Hi. Although our producers, Metal and Pluck, may agree with the hilarity that I may say time to time, they are no way responsible for my antics, and I apologize ahead of time. I do mean them, but I am sorry. What's up, party people? This is Destinee from the Double D Podcast, a weekly conversation between two friends gabbing about everything from art, politics, music, pop culture, and then some. If you love us, like us, and want to hear more of us, please like, listen, and subscribe, and follow us on all our social media. Thank you. And without much ado, Double D. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are at our bonus episode time yet again.
Bing, bing, bing.
Ooh, I should get a gong or something. Like, ooh,
yeah,
fuck that, like Rydell High. No, we're going Grease style. Rydell High with the little xylophone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm in it. Yeah.
Rydell High.
I'm going to put that on the list. Mm-hmm. If you can't be an athlete, be an athletic supporter. No, that came out correctly for her, but yeah.
Oh, I love that movie. Still. Again, that was on my list. Anywho, this bonus episode, we are doing Double D's most embarrassing moments. We're going to tell you about some shit that we ain't never told nobody. Or we might have told somebody. I'll be honest with you. Depends on the situation.
I usually tell mine because I feel like they're good comedy fodder, you know.
I mean, I've had some embarrassing shit happen that I just kind of kept to myself.
Are we going to talk about that?
I mean, I might talk about some of them. I might not. You know what I'm saying? It depends on how deep we go in the day. Okay? Because sometimes some shit you need to know.
And that's true. That's true.
All right. I'm going to let you come out the gate there swinging.
All right. Okay. I'm not. They're in no particular order. We're just telling embarrassing things. I'm not ranking this. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So this first one, I'm gonna say this is an awkward moment. I'm working my way up into embarrassment. If it was anyone else, they probably would have been embarrassed, but it was me, and I didn't care that much. But so, I had a car full of people with me, and I pulled up to the place we were going and found a super sweet parallel parking spot right out front. But it took me, I'm going to say 10 attempts to get in to said parallel parking spot, and it was a lot of Austin Powers-y 2 inches forward, 2 inches back, 2 inches forward, 2 inches back. So much so that someone got out of the car. They were like, I cannot fucking be in the car while you do this. And then it was like a Friday night. And so the bar that we were going to, this is when I lived in Baltimore, it was very busy. And so people were sort of collecting out on the sidewalk anyways. But then when they realized what was occurring and that I was not going to give up, there was a full, just straight up audience to this moment. It took a long time, but I made it, and it was, everyone in the car was so embarrassed. They were like, everyone is looking at us. I was like, because they're fucking impressed that I'm making this shit happen. They're not judging us. They are celebrating us. And it was really funny. My one friend who had gotten out, she was like, I can't believe you're still out here doing this. She went inside. She was like, I'm not part of this club anymore. I'm not with you. I got an applause.
Okay.
It took so long. It was really awkward. And probably if I had been an easily embarrassed person, I would have been embarrassed. But instead, I was just proud because I fucking made that shit happen. I didn't care that it took me 10 minutes and that everyone was staring at me.
Okay.
It was good.
It was good.
It was good. I'm proud of it.
Whatever.
And I will accept the street applause. Thank you very much. Somebody from across the street was just like, just let it go. And I was like, no, I'm not going to let it go.
Oh, that was pure spite and determination right there.
It is.
You want me to stop trying to get my parking spot?
I know.
Fuck you.
I got all night.
Go around.
I got all night.
Go around.
Go around.
He's gonna angry. Go around. God damn it.
I don't care. Oh, yep. Yep. All right. Ease into it. What do you got for me?
You did a car one? I'll do a car one.
Do it.
All right. Back when I got my first vehicle that I could drive by myself, my newly acquired vehicle of choice was a drop-top white VW Cabrio.
Ooh.
VW with the little bar on it.
Oh, I know the one.
Like I was in a goddamn VW commercial. I thought I was living my best life. It was Black Pride weekend here in Atlanta. I am single again, black on the prowl. Living my fabulousness. I'm about to go volunteer at Pride tonight. Looking good, looking cute. I drive through 5 Points, Atlanta in my car. Freshly washed, might I add. I get stuck behind a U-Haul truck, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, okay, not in any real rush, so I can just sit here for a little bit. But the gentleman on the sidewalk says, you can go around and go around. So I'm like, all right, maybe I do got enough space to go around. So I attempt to go around this giant fucking truck that is kind of parked on the sidewalk, but not on the sidewalk enough. So I began to cut my wheel, but I guess I didn't cut my wheel far enough.
Oh my God.
So all you hear as I pull up on the side of the goddamn UPS truck is I have just scraped all that brown on my brand fucking new white car.
Oh.
So much so that I scraped off my bumper.
Oh my God.
It's just like, fuck that. We are gone, girl. We are gone. So I pulled in the parking lot of the Seven Nanda. If you were in it,
I know exactly where that is.
That is where I am. Because that's where he parked at. He parked in front of the fucking Wish. There's not enough room on this street for you to be parked like that.
There's not.
But, and all the man that was on the sidewalk who told me I can go around, for somehow he just disappeared. Don't know where he went.
He was like, I was wrong. I'm out of here.
Like, I guess my calculations were incorrect.
Squirt.
So now I'm in the parking lot of the Seven Nanda, just sitting there waiting for the police to show up to figure out what we're going to do.
Right. Okay,
but
that was my question.
Per the
yeah.
UPS rules, they don't want to file a police report because, they don't want to be drug tested. So he's like, you ain't fuck up shit over here. You just fucked up.
I mean, that's true.
So the police got there. They did the claim for me so I can have the police report or whatever. But because I'm at fault, I'm not going to file a claim. I'm a first-time driver. I just got this for no reason.
Right.
And the UPS truck looks pristine. So they went about their business. And I went to sit and figure out how to put my bumper back on right.
In my mind, a little bit, I kind of imagined it like fucking just like peeling back your car like an old school can opener. Because like a UPS truck against a Volkswagen, just like...
Yeah, I mean, it did it in there a little.
Yeah.
It was a good little scrape.
Yeah.
It was gone. It was, Yeah.
Were you alone in the car?
Yeah. I was feeling real sexy at that moment.
Yeah, you felt cool, didn't you?
Yep, I did. I did.
Yeah.
I still went out that night, but I parked far, far away. Far, far away. And somebody said, one of my friends like, did you just get that? I said, I don't want to talk about it.
No. Mm-mm.
I don't want to talk about it.
Too soon.
Yeah. That hurt my heart.
Oh, no. I like that one.
Thank you very much.
All right. So, as a young person, I'm going to say I was between 9 and 11. Having a hard time with the real exact how old I was. Because I'm not good with time. But it doesn't matter. Old enough to know that this is embarrassing as hell is the answer.
Okay.
So I was at softball practice, and it was laundry day, and I was not in charge of my own laundry, so I didn't have my proper outfit. So I already felt some type of way about the laundry day shorts that I was wearing, which were a little snug, and also, and maybe I've made this part up, but maybe not, my brother's bathing suit. In my mind, that's true.
Okay.
Snug boys bathing suit. Bottoms
like
as my shorts. They were loud, very bright colored. I'm not into it. Yeah. So whatever, I'm making it happen. So whatever, it's practice. We're just, fielding balls like you do. I'm like playing like shortstop. I go to just like squat to catch this real easy hit. But then I hear a whoosh. And what had happened is the shorts that I was wearing have ripped from just the front. They're just basically an elastic band now holding just from the front all the way to the back. Just a total seam tear. Also, I'm not wearing underwear.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
This is a laundry day extravaganza right here, boy.
So I'm like 10 or 11, feeling already fairly uncomfortable with everything happening to my body.
Free balling.
And there I am, drawerless with a rip up my whole every business showing everywhere at the park. It was so bad. And then my softball coach let me wear his like coach jacket thing. Yes, like a windbreaker. You know the ones. Around my waist. But so also cell phones weren't a thing, and I just had to wait for my mom to show up. So I just sat there the whole time with my naked buttocks covered by a grown man's sport windbreaker, just praying, just take me, Lord, take me. I don't want to come back to play this game again. I don't want to see any of these people ever for my whole life. Please make this stop. And then when my mom got there, she's like, "Why are you sitting on the bench? What's going on? And why are you wearing some grown man's jacket around your waist?" I was like, "Well,
want to hear a story?
I'll show you." Yeah. So it was humiliating. I can still, like, I'm feeling a little flushed just remembering the embarrassment. Like my cheeks are warm now. I'm not gonna lie. It was a real zinger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have a butt out story because I'm very particular about wearing drawers. I will always wear drawers.
Me too sleep, now.
Even after relations, I must put back on my drawers. In case there is a fire, I can't hold my top and my bottom, but I can most definitely hold my top. It's legit.
Yeah, in case of a fire.
I'm very everybody's like, "Why you always put back on?" Because in case of a fire, you run out there naked by yourself, okay?
Yeah, no.
I'm going to at least be able to hold my bosoms and move around. You see what I'm saying? That's what
you're not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I thought about this. I can still do stuff with this one hand. And I'm right-handed, so I'll switch, and I go like that. Let me get that. See how that happened? All right, thought about it. Anyway, since you told a childhood story, I will go childhood. We'll go middle school since...
And that is embarrassing in and of itself.
In one in that bracket.
Yep.
So, I will go my middle school cafeteria story.
Oof.
So, I am in middle school and it's lunchtime and we're in the cafeteria. And most cafeterias of this era had those tables where they're where the seats are attached to the table and they kind of, well, you don't know homeschool, but anyway. They have seats that attach to the table. And they have a split and the tables fold in the middle, like almost like kind of like the folding tables, but they're folded, but they have the seat still attached to it.
Oh,
so
yes. So I've seen those.
Yeah. So this particular table was not locked in place. So I'm just in the cafeteria. We're waiting in line. We're doing our thing. You know, I'm of the area while childhood obesity was so rampant in my generation because there was, you know, Coca-Cola machines all throughout the school and get me a nice Fruitopia to go with my lunch of frozen pizza. Yeah.
Thank you.
Think about
yeah,
that. Yeah.
Blast from the
Nostalgic.
past.
Yeah. And I thought to myself, God, that was sugary sweet. And why was that in the cafeteria? But
you think
that
it now, but
I
didn't even.
It was like the time you're like, this is
juice.
fucking
it's healthy.
awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Fruitopia with my pizza. But so I'm waiting in line to get my soda from the soda machine, and I'm putting my weight on my hand. You know how you lean on the table with your hand? You got your legs crossed. Yeah. So I'm putting my weight on it, just like da-da-da-da-da. Got my hand on my hip, doop-doop-doop, talking shit to somebody. And all of a sudden the table just started to close in.
No.
And before I can gather myself and uncross my legs and move my hand, my body's on the floor.
Oh.
Well, did I mention that we were the last class to enter the cafeteria? And that was the last table that was empty. So all the other tables were full of children. And everybody else was in line. So everybody of my grade saw me
so awful.
Just slide off this and bust my ass while I was trying to get a Fruitopia.
Right. So falling is already embarrassing, but also the fact that, like, technically you feel like maybe you broke an industrial picnic table. I mean, like, there's so many aspects of that.
And you know, black children are vigilant about the dozens. Dozens is a game that you have to learn how to play if you want to live in a black neighborhood as a black child. So really quick, it was like, oh, this motherfucker, bro, oh! And it became like a whole thing.
Yeah.
So I was just like, let me tell y'all something. That's why your mama.
You tried to justify it. You stood up and tried to explain it away.
And then your cousin, don't do me. Don't do me. So, you got to get up real fast and be defensive.
No.
A good defense is
is the best defense? Wait.
Yeah.
Is that how that goes?
I know a good offense is the best defense.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
You know I don't know the sports.
I know. It doesn't matter because at that point you're just sitting on the ground looking foolish.
Pretty much.
I mean.
And your butt hurts. Like, that is a hard, solid floor at that school. Right?
That is, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
They make sure it's industrial right there.
Yeah.
You just got to get up and go.
Yeah. I mean, did you just stay? Did you stay and had your lunch?
Fuck yeah.
Got your Fruitopia? Yeah.
Yeah, I got my shit.
Yeah.
I'm what my mama call a faller upper. I fall upstairs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I fell upstairs the other day. Now, mind you, Dylan, I got 3 stairs. 3. They're 3 wide stairs, and I got short legs, but there's still 3 stairs.
But you fell up them.
I fell up going up on the 6th.
And that's a whole different awkward feeling. Because it's like your body's so confused by how it's falling up that it's like, I don't know what to do with that. And then also, usually it involves a shin knock for me. I'm like, I don't know how I've misstepped like this, but ow.
Right here.
Yeah.
And my neighbor saw me. Like, oh, you okay? And I'm just like, yeah.
Shush.
I didn't, as long as I didn't drop my stuff, I'm good.
Are you okay?
I had my keys and my fanny and my stuff, and I was holding a bunch of shit up under my arm, and I just said, bloop, bloop, and I just got back up like, what?
Everything's fine. What? Nothing?
What happened?
You fell.
I'm a consummate faller, so I do that all the time. But it was just the way I fell. Not to usually fall on my butt. I'm a fall on my knee. So it just caught me off guard. Falling on your butt is different.
Right.
I fall on my butt 3 times. I can tell you, this would be another. I'm going to go ahead and go.
In your whole life, story. 3 times? You've fallen on your butt 3 times? Your whole life? For the most
part, yeah. That's why I don't ride bikes or skateboard and stuff like that, because that was one of those times. But
wow.
One of the 3 times that I fell on my butt was walking from a MARTA train station, and not little 5 points, but 5 points, which is the center connecting station for all of the MARTA stations here in Atlanta. And it was at the top part by, I think it was called Forsyth Street or something like that. And it was where the Foot Locker, the McDonald's, like there was a bunch of little shops there. And it's also where all the homeless people hung out. Homeless people and pigeons and some other stuff. It had just been raining. At the time, I was going to Georgia State and I was rushing to class. I don't think my tennis shoe had enough traction. And as my little legs was going too fast, so what was happening? I slipped and I slid. But because of where it was is at an angle, I slipped and I slid down. I was going downhill and I had to stop myself.
Oh, no.
I had to stop myself from sliding further down. It was fucked up. That was another embarrassing moment. But this time it was in front of people I did not know.
Which, so better or worse?
Better.
Okay, sure.
Because, yeah, what you gonna do?
I mean, right, probably you'll never see them again, so who cares?
You'll never see me again. By the time I get out of class, you're gonna be gone.
Yeah, that's true.
And also, I can walk the other way around.
Right. Keep going to class. It's if you're here every Tuesday at 2, I'll never see you again because I'll make it a different way. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was Destinee embarrassing fall part 2 or number 2. So there you go.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a butt fall.
Yeah.
That was another butt fall.
I'm realizing that a lot of mine involve nudity of some kind. Yeah.
You are a nudist at heart. Okay.
I'm not, which is, I think, why it's so embarrassing when it happens. I think if I didn't care, I'd just be like, c'est la vie. There I am again, ass out. But, in fact, no. I'm almost never nude. I feel like I want to shower in some jorts. So, as a young 20-something-year-old, I'm in a very full public restroom, and whoever has crafted these stalls, I know not the plans that they used and the dimensions that were laid out for them, but I feel like they didn't execute it properly. So there's already way too much space between all of the parts that fit together to make a stall. I feel like, why is the stall even here? Everyone can just see right in.
Oh, you're talking about the gap, but it's
there's
a little bracket.
Much gap. I swear to God, it was a 4-inch gap between the thing. I almost was like, do I have to open the door? Maybe I can just shimmy through this fucking 3-foot wide. Yeah. So I'm in there, and so there's big gaps, but also what I think maybe had happened was that none of it was bolted down correctly. So as other people opened and closed their doors, it was like mine was moving. And I'm trying to pee, but I'm a little nervous about the exposure situation because I feel so I feel exposed. So I'm sitting there, my pants are around my ankles. Sure enough, all of a sudden, someone closes their door. Mine shimmies just enough that it goes and just swings open. But it's at such an angle.
It's outward door.
It's just outward door. And it's now outward to this room full of people. And there I am. And I'm like, okay. So do I stand up? Do I pull my pants up and get the door and close it? Do I just keep what's the move at that point? Thank goodness for the kindness of strangers. Oh, honey. And then someone just closed it, and they were like, I'll hold it for you. It's like, thank you. But, what? I mean, you have one job. Just make a stall that functions stall-like. You have one job. And you feel so, all of a sudden, I mean, vulnerable, I guess is the right word, but with your pants around your ankles, I just didn't even know what to do. I was like, my arms aren't that long. I can't reach that. Oh, if I use my leg, can I use my foot to kick the door back over to myself? No, that's not working. Someone help me, please. Yeah. It was so awkward. Yeah. again, more awkward because, again, strangers and we're all there about to take our pants off and go to the bathroom. So I don't really, it was awkward. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love every part to that.
Yeah.
You're
welcome.
That was awesome. Don't get me wrong. I've had my fair share of walking in on someone or someone walking in on me stories. Or it's like I forgot to lock the door or something along that line.
Yeah.
But it's just more like, oh! It's like, it's a real quick moment.
That is always also very awkward. I've not had people walk in on me because I'm sort of insane about locking the door, but I have walked in on a lot of people. And then I'm always like, I'm sorry, but really what I mean is, you're sorry that you didn't lock the door, and now I saw your nakedness. Why am I sorry? I'm just trying to use the bathroom.
Well, luckily for anybody who ever walked in on me, all you see is like a butt and a thigh. Nothing else to really see. It's like butt, thigh. And by then I'm like this, huh? Like a sad face. So, yeah. Other than that, that's about it. Embarrassing story. All right, we're talking about bathroom just a minute ago, so I'll go bathroom as well. Well, as you know, many people know I'm not much of a drinker. So, with that being said, when I do go out, I do try to drink with my friends. So I try to keep up and try to hang out. But sometimes, depending on what I drink, and you know how you break the seal. So, I broke the seal when I was out with some friends, and we had been at this dance club, and we had danced. And you know how there's some clubs, the bathroom line be longer than Methuselah, especially on the women's side, even though half the time it be a women club you in, and you like, hold on, y'all didn't make more than one woman bathroom?
So stupid.
We all women in here.
So stupid.
This is a lesbian spot. And then it's like a one staller, and then you just like, you serious right now? We all just line for this one fucking stall?
I don't know how any business that holds more than 20 damn people doesn't have to have a bathroom that holds at least 5. It's so silly. Especially if what you do is feed people liquids.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Continue. Get me started.
So, it was a one staller, so I'm thinking, all right, this last pee, I can make it home for this last final pee of the night and then go to bed, right?
Can you?
I could not. I could not make it. But I'm thinking to myself, lo and behold, I can make it to this gas station. So I made it to this gas station. I'm thinking to myself, I made it. I made it to a gas station. I don't have to pee in my car. I don't have to pee on the side of the road. And I am not a squatter, so I don't have to pee in this parking lot. Thank you, Lord. So it's not one of those rinky-dink gas stations where the bathroom is on the outside, the bathroom is on the inside. So I'm like, sweet motherfucking Jesus. So I get back there, and the bathroom sign has an out of order sign.
Oh, no. Mm-mm.
And at this point, you know how your body is. I done made it to the bathroom. I'm here.
It knew. Yeah.
I know I'm here. I got to go.
Yeah.
And there was no turning back. I was there. I had to go, Dylan. I had to go. So luckily for me, there was a mop bucket in this hallway. I had to go, Dylan. I had to go. So that mop bucket was my toilet. And I
You're telling me you peed in a mop bucket in a public hallway?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. At any moment, someone could have popped up and be like, this bitch peed in a mop bucket.
Yeah, yeah.
But I had to take that chance because it was like a mop bucket or my pants. And it was just...
You're like, well, I guess I'm going to pee myself as I walk back towards my car.
Exactly. So it was the mop
Damn,
bucket.
That's awesome.
What I feel bad about is
bold.
I just pray no one mopped. I still think about that. Like, I didn't tell nobody. I just left.
I mean, how do you tell somebody? You're like, oh, and also, yeah, I'll take this Diet Coke, but also,
that mop water.
I urinated in your mop bucket, so you're going to want
to. I mean, fix that.
Yeah.
That floor's not going to get clean.
God, can you imagine mopping with piss? That's so hilariously gross. That's awesome.
Man, when you gotta go right
man.
now. You gotta go.
Yeah, no, I hear you. That's a hover situation, though. You think you're not a squatter, but you peed on a mop bucket.
Well, luckily for me, it was one of those, like, you know, from working at our, where we used to work at. I
mean, I know what mop buckets look like.
Yeah, but it's one of those ones with the top that attaches.
Yeah.
So it's a good, like, where I could just hover above, like, a in between, like, whole pants and, like.
Yeah.
Like, type deal.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I did that.
Man.
Hey,
also, having worked in retail for so long, can you imagine just turning the corner to, like, go to your back hallway, but what you see is a woman urinating in the mop bucket? I mean,
if somebody had walked out of there like break room from the other angle and just caught the back of me, like, huh?
Right.
Man. And it reminds me of a time at my actual job where somebody just pulled their penis out and peed in the hallway, but they had a penis. And when you have a penis and you can just pull it out and go places, you have no excuse, motherfuckers.
They peed in the hallway?
Yeah.
I mean, just go outside.
That's what I said.
Just go outside. Peed in the hallway? Oh, man. That's good. That was fun.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I like that. I like when we share our secrets with each other. Also, we talk about the bathroom more than ever before.
Yeah, I feel like
it's a bathroom heavy season.
We've talked about the potty a great deal.
Yeah, yeah, it's still shocking me.
I feel like once I keep going into more embarrassing, I feel like they're more potty related.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a private time, and when you start doing it in public and involving mop buckets, it gets awkward.
Get embarrassed, you know. Embarrassed the most because I've had to pee on some steps. I feel like that. Yeah. Again, I'm not a squatter.
I mean, you keep saying that, but like,
I sat my cold butt on those steps. Just got a good angle. You just gotta sit, scoot up, and like that. One leg off, just like that. Just like a.
Really?
I'm not
Where were you when that happened?
Peed-mont Park.
Peed-mont Park? Boom, boom. Shh. Yes. That's good. Wow.
That was a festival season, Pride one year.
No.
Drunk in the park, you know.
No.
Gotta go. Can't make it to the...
gotta go.
Because Peed-mont Park's bathrooms are so far inconvenient.
There aren't enough bathrooms
on one
there.
Side, there's one way on the other side.
Yeah.
If you feel like traveling, you're going to go up to that shopping center where all the restaurants and stores are. Then you got to wait in their long-ass line to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Or have awkward conversation with somebody about something that you don't want to have conversation with somebody about something. So I avoid it. If I got to pee on a step at Peed-mont Park.
That's what the steps are for.
Yeah.
Clearly.
One person said, because they said, why are you so far away from that shopping center? And I'm like, because I don't want no one to see me.
I just bare butt on the steps, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Yeah.
Ain't nothing like cold granite. Cold slate.
I mean, that's a how do you do? Yeah.
Just like, ooh.
Good morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just a good dust off, you know.
Yeah.
And
well,
get on about your business. Keep you some napkins. And then like a pocket with napkins. Napkins in your fanny.
It's a must, yeah.
Mm-hmm. When I go to festivals, I keep napkins and Clorox wipes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Clorox wipes to
get the stairs before you sit down. Mm-hmm. Sure. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. If I gotta get the stairs or whatever, you know. But again, I told you we're gonna get the Go Girl, so we're gonna be prepared.
I feel so much closer to you now after this this give and take, this sharing of moments.
It's better than me telling you about the story where I did the other thing on myself.
Nope.
Yep.
Oh man.
not going to go there this episode, but
sure
maybe
not.
next time.
I feel like I'm going through a tunnel. I might lose you.
Good times.
You're the best.
All right, friend.
Be safe. Mind the gap.
And stay dry. Hey, man. As long as I got a go girl or a bathroom that opens, you know what I'm saying?
Go, girl.
I'll be good.
All right, bud. Be good.
Peace out, dude.
Bye. Well, that brings us to the end of another Double D Gab Sesh. We had a blast, and we hope you did too. We'd love it if you join this party every week by subscribing to the show. We're available wherever you listen to your other favorite podcasts. Thanks to everybody that's left a review and shown us some love with those rating stars. We really do appreciate it. If you haven't rated or reviewed the show yet, please take a sec and head over to iTunes to rate and review Double D. Ratings and reviews help us grow our audience and continue these conversations. Be sure to check out what Destinee's up to in the world of art via her Instagram at d.streeter_designs.
If you like the music you've been vibing to this entire episode, please check out Clew on all streaming platforms and make sure you check out his videos on YouTube.
And if you want to know what amazing stories our producers are working on, and believe me, you do, follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Metal and Pluck. Thanks again, y'all. We'll see you next week.